My life a movie I wish I can watch. Stuck to the story, stuck to the plot. My life a movie I wish I can watch. Been trusting in this time and it's on the way, I know. Worry less, smile more, I gotta learn and grow. This ain't happen overnight, hard work is critical. And every next level will demand a different you. Trust God, keep believing, I ain't trying to be biblical. This get all in your soul, man, it's more like spiritual. Why every other week somebody planning the funeral? Lord nigga laid out, he ain't even get his provisional.
So that last joint we played, man.
Yeah.
The Demons.
Yeah, Demons. Yeah.
You know, Balitmore, that's one of the realest spots out there, man.
For sure, though.
I had a chance to hang out there so many times in my life. Hit that 12 o'clock club.
Oh shit, 2 o'clock joint, 2 o'clock club. Shout out to Tony Austin, 2 o'clock club.
Tony. Out there, been into like the trenches out there, man.
Yeah.
For a time, it was the murder capital.
Yeah.
So, what's some of the demons that you've been facing, you know, coming from that type of environment?
First and foremost, we from Baltimore, you know, and like you said, you know, prior to us talking now, it's synonymous with our name, so that carries, you know, reputation is something serious, you know. Poverty, it's a poverty-stricken town from Baltimore, Maryland. It's tough. A lot of people are killing, dying, you know, it's lack of resources and things like that, so. You know, that's the demons we deal with. And, you know, a lot of the hatred, you know, that goes in every city. You know what I'm saying? The more and more you grow, the more and more people are going to start disliking you. Or it's not even, you know, you changing, it's more the people around you changing. So that's some of the demons. You know, you got to watch out for the snakes. You got to keep your circle tight. Your circle is number one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's ill, man, because, you know, I went to school and I went to Northeast State, man. So.
Oh, you right in the DMV.
DMV all day, man. I love the DMV, but it's so crazy, like how when I was first going to school, like a lot of people was moving down from New York to VA.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, this gonna be like the good life. You know, it's gonna be, you know, you could leave your doors open with no locks on and whatnot, and shoot, the niggas was shooting down in PA just like they be shooting in Queens, man.
Hell yeah, man.
They even had even more because you could get the guns easier.
Yeah, it's really no permit down there, motherfucker. You get a gun like you get a Pop-Tart from the store.
And you know, people was thinking like, I remember people was moving to like Maryland area. They was like, yo, I mean, of course, like the real estate is better. You definitely gonna get bigger houses for less money, but it was, you know, Maryland be getting it popping so crazy.
Yeah, man.
And it's crazy because you could be like, you know, you see the White House, and then, you know, right around that area is poverty and everything by the White House, and then you just travel a little bit more in Baltimore, like, it's just be getting lit.
Shit, when we hit DC, when we go to DC, like, you know, they had this whole little thing about, you know, Baltimore and DC artists, or Baltimore and DC people not liking each other. You know what I'm saying? That was my whole thing with working with Fat Trell. You know, going back onto the Demons track. We bridged the gap a few years back, you know, just young artists, you know, doing something different for that time, you know, so we came together. We did a few other records, you know, we've been we've been talking about doing a tour, you know, doing a lot of things, you know, so I just wanted to bridge the gap when it comes to Baltimore and DC and just in that area and create resources. You know, we do stuff for the youth and things like that just keep the positive vibes going, you know.
What was the conflict between Baltimore and DC? Like, I didn't understand that. I mean, like,
I could never understand it myself. I think it was over the jail. I think it was a prison thing, kind of spilled to the streets. I really don't have the full details on it, but it's something that, you know, as you growing up, you start to hear it, and then when you get a little older, you experience it. But I ain't never really experienced it.
I mean, I know the rivalry. They got the rivalry with the sports.
Yeah.
You know, with the, you know, the baseball teams, the football teams, and all that.
That shit go in the streets. That shit go everywhere.
Yeah.
You just gotta, you know, it's just, at the end of the day, people, you know, so much stuff is changing in the world. You know, people ain't really worrying about beefing with the next man if it ain't about their family. Sometimes it go crazy, but as far as in our community, not much change when it comes to the politics and things like that. So we gotta make do with what we have. So I think most of the people in our communities now is really trying to provide for our families and things like that. So that's why I'm able to just pull up in DC and do whatever, and they able to come holler at us, because that's the love we got for each other now. Because we see that New York is ran it up, Atlanta is ran it up, the Midwest ran it up. DMV, Baltimore, we have not ran it up yet, unless you're talking about Wale or King Los or any of those artists. But I'm talking about as a movement. When you got 100 motherfuckers from this region and from that town.
It's fuel,
Yeah, you need that, because niggas can't do that shit on their own.
It's a lot of talented guys out there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, I could tell you about when I used to go down there, like Howard Homecomings and all of that. The thing that I loved about going down to DC, Baltimore, is that they had the sensibilities as far as hip hop goes, of like the New York niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they were spitters.
Yeah.
You come from here, you got to spit. Like, and it was like that. In DC, even though some of the sounds are different. In DC they got the go-go music and some of the house music. I wasn't really into that, but they were spitting. In Baltimore, they had that pain.
Yeah. X came through Baltimore.
Oh yeah.
You get that pain from there. Pop came through Baltimore. I'm representing my city. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Baltimore City. Like, I'm representing my hometown. I think we need somebody to really carry the flag and really put that shit where it be. We gotta start identifying and showing love, and you know what I mean? Putting a name to certain things.
You know what it be seeming like, and not to cut you off, I apologize.
You good, man. I'm with Shaheem Reid, man. We in this bitch. Turn up.
It be seeming like y'all have an artist, and he'll start bubbling, coming to the forefront, and he'll get killed.
Yeah.
Or he'll go to jail.
Yeah.
And just that whole thing, they don't know, like, when you lose one guy, that could set you back like 5-10 years, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you bubbling and getting a chance. It's been a lot of times, man, I done ran across artists from Baltimore, like, the label about to put something behind him, or even just somebody just got the ill street buzz, and a tragedy or something happened, and it's like, damn.
That's how I felt about Chinks. Chinks same way. It's like, but my man Lil Scooter, rest in peace to Lil Scooter, rest in peace to G-Rock, rest in peace to Eastside, rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers, man. Rest in peace to everybody who we lost. Rest in peace to Lil Dev. You already know the No Hands King. Yeah, man. Cause a lot of the stuff, like I said earlier, man, you get a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? If you're not carrying it right, or being humble about it, or treating as if this shit can go tomorrow. People lose their lives, man. It's unfortunate. It did touch everybody. It's depressing. I was riding around, months with the strap in my car, and that's not even me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm a rapper. I'm at a place where people see me sitting down doing interviews with Shaheem, or they see me at this place or that place. People may feel some type of way, thinking I'm doing what I'm, or just people's minds just go so far, That's the most unexplored place in the world, your mind. People's mind go far and shit go crazy like that.
But see, now it's like, damn, you don't just have to deal with like the different beefs in the hood, but y'all done had several incidents publicized. I know it's been going on for years, obviously, but really big public incidents with the police out there, man.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah, the Freddie Gray situation. Once again, I was there from the beginning. Literally rallying, really out there holding my sign. I was a part of that, because I felt that could have been any one of us. You know what I mean? Right. And I get stopped on a daily. Sometimes they really ridicule me, take shit out my car, go crazy, and I ain't got nothing in there. I be sitting on the side for forever. But we lost Freddie Gray due to police brutality. They let all 6 of the officers go. That shit ain't never stopped from that point in. I just think it got the city on fire now. It got everybody riled up, because literally after that happened, so many murders was committed. Murders, robberies, killings, so much. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of pain. I don't know if that's the way to rebel at the system, but I mean, I guess it just showed.
I don't think it is,
Yeah,
man. Like,
you know, I
we
don't
can't
think it
kill
is
each
either.
other and
Yeah.
protest of what's going on with the police. We gotta stop killing each other.
Hell
And you know, I'm not one of those type of people like they had to protest against the police and then the people will say, well, the blacks are killing the blacks anyway, so
Yeah, I ain't
you know,
feeling that shit.
I ain't on it like that. I think it's two separate things.
Man, hell yeah.
You know, and both need to stop.
In my city, you take away the clubs. You take away the recreation centers. You take away the playgrounds. You don't give nobody no jobs. But somehow it's more drugs, it's more guns, it's more shit that people can get into that's negative. What you think that's gonna happen?
Armageddon.
Yeah, straight up. So it gotta be somebody who gonna create that little wedge that'll show people that you can do it.
How did you feel, man, as being somebody actually on the front line protesting? Because, you know, as me, just as a black man, shit, as a human being, period, not even black, but, you know, as a black man, like, the shit is deflating when, you know, I be seeing, like, these guys getting killed and these women getting killed, Sandra Bland, all of these different things, and they get killed, we protest, the cops get off, like, that shit gets so deflating. But, you know, I had my time when I did my march or whatever too, but it's like, damn, ain't nothing happened. Like, how did it affect you and, you know, just some of the people that you was with when y'all was actually out there?
It showed unity, and I think
That's needed.
That created a lot. And on that end, I ended up putting every artist from my city on one song, like from just out of that love, just so much. Although Freddie Gray and him passing away was so tragic, I think that it kind of shines some light on our city, in a sense. You know, bringing the artist forefront. You know, shout out to my homie Moody Devin. You know, he's a great photographer. He made it the front of the Times magazine. You know what I mean? You know, that's one of my homies that I just dap up and chop it up with every day.
That's crazy.
He was on Oprah. You know what I mean? Like, this stuff that, you know, we all just making great steps. You know, we lost Lil Scooter, we lost Freddie Gray, and it shined enough attention on our city to say, hey, it's a problem, but it also opened up a light to say, hey, it's some jewels down here. Because I'm always the one preaching, man, we don't never get a chance to say what's our piece, or what. And now that, you know, I'm able to do that, I'm grateful.
You gotta do that,
Grateful, man.
Now, not with just the interview, but with your music. Like, what's some of the other gems that we gonna hear that's just gonna put us in the mind state of where you at right now, where the city is at?
A lot of my music, you know, it really identifies with me at that time. I always just go with the way I feel. I don't really be like, yo, I'm a stay in this lane, or I'm gonna do this type of music. It's always dictated. Like how we talking now, I'm gonna go back to the hotel room, I'm gonna light up and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna just think about everything that happened now.
Right.
Soak it all in and put that shit out in my music. You're gonna hear a lot of reality. You're gonna hear me talk about a lot of things that's gonna open your mind and make you wanna get involved with Damond Blue. Cause I don't, like me, I don't have no gimmicks. I don't have no no one of these little things that's just gonna be a flash in the pan. I feel like it's so much layers, like an onion, you know, so many depths to Damond Blue, because I'm from an untapped market.
Yeah.
Nobody really understand or really heard a real story from my city, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking it away from nobody who did it. I'm in there every day. I go to Northeast Market, I go to Mont Dominant's shop, I'm there every day, you know what I'm saying? So who you know, besides the other artists in my city who really put in their work, shout out to them too. But, you know, if I got this platform, they telling me the things that needs to be said. So, you know, I'm feeling good about it, man. You know, I'm feeling good. Feel good.
I mean, it's a good time too, man. Like where music is going, like I just feel like it's definitely, it feel like a time where the music of just the passion and the pain is coming back to the forefront. You know, you look at what the Tribe Called Quest album is doing.
Oh, that shit is crazy.
You know, you look at like, you know, J. Cole came back out and what he's doing, what Wale is doing with his songs, and
Yeah.
you know, people like Davey, Shaheem Reid.
Shout out to
It just feel
Davey,
good.
son.
Locks, you know, we get back to spin and bringing it to the actual forefront again. Yeah, it feel good, man.
That's what's important. Like, I'm one of the first artists from my city to jump on the track with Jada Kiss. Like, we got a record called Always Something. It's on iTunes right now. You can check that out. It's all over the place.
That gotta be fun and that gotta be scary at the same time.
Hell yeah, because I walked in, like, I met Jada twice. First time I met him, I think he was on his block. You know, and we didn't get nothing done during that time because it wasn't for me. That meeting wasn't for me at that point in time. But I told him when I met him, like, yo, we gonna link again. It just so happened, me and my man, we put some money down on the song that Jada would choose to get on because I had like 2 or 3 records. I was like, yo, but I know I wrote one specifically for him to get on the record. As soon as I played, he was like, yo, that's the one. You know, I won that back too. Shout out to Naj. It was an experience, man. To see, like, yo, I'm able to hold my own with one of the greatest MCs who ever graced the mic.
What other collaborations you got coming up?
Man, I've been working with a lot of people, man. London on the track. Shout out to Zaytoven. We got a few other surprises that's going on the way. You know, TM88. I've been working with a lot of dope producers. All of the in-house, all the people who, far as the features and things like that. You know, like Fat Trail, that's my brother. Tess, you know, Free Bands Tess, he rock with Future. Foreign Tech, a lot of people I've been working with, man. You know, just trying to stay busy. You know what I mean?
What's the name of the project and how we gonna get it?
Timing is everything.
Okay.
Timing is everything.
Appropriate.
Yeah. We ain't gonna give no official dates because I don't really like to date nothing. I just know that the project is gonna be coming. We got a lot of dope visuals, a lot of stuff on the way. Stay tuned. Shout out to Collage, AC, what up? Scar Akbar. He got a new single out with Raekwon right now. It's crazy. Dream Big Alive, my company. For sure though.
My brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
It's always love. We here, man. Baltimore City, stand up.
Why? I put the pressure on, they can't stand it. Red's a Muslim with a ham sandwich. Ballin' on the team, we don't recruit niggas. We got shooters in you looking like a hoop, nigga. Way beyond the arc. Niggas really living it.